biggest defense into having something you are uncomfortable about or something you are insecure about not being used or be weaponized against you is to own it and make it a part of your identity. If you have something you know you are insecure about and you cannot change, if it's something you can change, then you should change it, because clearly you don't want it to be a part of who you are. But if it's something you cannot change, the best way to get you comfortable with that thing is to own it. The more people point it out, you should point it out more. The more people laugh about it, you should laugh about it more. Be comfortable. Get comfortable in making jokes about that thing, even when you're on your own. Make it a part of who you are. It is a psychological trick, and you'll see it's most prominent amongst comedians because they understand the psychology behind it. You'll see it in their jokes most of the time, in their specials. If they have something they are insecure about or they are uncomfortable about, they will make jokes about it. And that's why they get comfortable in owning that thing. And that's why they make it known to people that I am comfortable in joking about that thing. So you cannot use it against me. You cannot weaponize it against me. You'll see it in comedians like Kevin Hart, especially in his earlier specials when he was still beginning his comedic journey. You'd see he was clearly insecure about his height. So the best way to get comfortable with it is he made a lot of jokes about his height. Most of his jokes were revolving around that he's a short man. He would talk about it in the context of dating, in the context of trying to be like physically imposing amongst other men. No matter what the context of the joke was, it always revolved around his height. And over time, he got comfortable with it to where people don't even really notice it anymore. He comes on stage and it's just Kevin Hart. It's like they don't notice, oh, who's this short man or who's this short comedian, because it has become a part of his identity. He has made it a part of his identity to where most of the time people don't even joke about it because they know he's comfortable joking about that thing. He doesn't really mind it. And it was due to his practice. It was due to him getting comfortable in owning that thing and making it a part of his identity. To where nowadays, even when they do point it out, he's willing to joke about it alongside them and double down and add more jokes about it. So it no longer becomes a trigger for him or something people can use against him. And you'll see it if you have watched Game of Thrones with the actor Peter Dinklage in the role he played as Tyrion Lannister. He said to Jon Snow, if you keep being bothered by people calling you a bastard, they are gonna keep calling you a bastard because it's something they can use against you. The best way to have that defense for you, the best way to stop people from pointing it out or from people using it against you is to own it, because it's who you are. It's the truth. You are a bastard. I mean, along the plot we find out it's not actually a bastard. That's besides the point. He got comfortable with him being called a bastard to where when it was pointed out, he would point it out before anyone else. He would say, I'm a bastard after all. So he got comfortable with it. And you would see it with the actor, actually, the other character, Peter Dinklage, the one who gave him that defense. Most of the time, when people made fun of him being a dwarf, being a short man, he would laugh along with them and make jokes with them. So people didn't really feel like they had power over him. They could weaponize it against him because he owned it. It gave him that defense of this is me. So you can't really make fun of me because I'm comfortable being this person. And that's the biggest difference. No other defense defeats that one. Owning your flaws. If it's something you are insecure about and it's something you cannot change, own it. That's why you get comfortable with it. You're no longer insecure about it and it cannot be used against you. So build that defense around you. Own your flaws.